What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and we might have a brand new Pokemon game revealed this week. We also have news for the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA Malamar reveal, and a little bit of a Pokemon Legends ZA leak for a mega design. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and support my work by becoming a channel member, and let's dive in. Starting off with a new Pokemon game reveal. Now, Riddler talked about this on August 17th, but no one really knew if he was true or not on this. But now it has been corroborated by Necro here, and Necro is from Universo Nintendo, and essentially they're one of the best sources for Nintendo leaks out there. I believe this will be revealed this week at the Nintendo Direct. So at the moment of this video recording, we don't have confirmation of a Nintendo Direct. However, there is plenty of other leakers who are saying there is going to be a Nintendo Direct this week, like Nate the Hate. So it's most likely we are getting a Nintendo Direct. Now, I do think it's very interesting that this is going to be a new Pokemon game at a Nintendo Direct and not its own Pokemon Presents, because Pokemon likes to do their own thing. Now, what could this game be? Obviously, it's not going to be Generation 10. That doesn't make any sense. And Generation 10 will be revealed during Pokemon Day of 2026 to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So this is going to be more like a spin-off game, right? So a Pokemon spin-off is the caliber of what we're looking at here. Now, there's a couple of great options for a Pokemon spin-off game. One, a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. So the last Mystery Dungeon game, which wasn't even a new Mystery Dungeon game, but the latest one was released on the Switch, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. This is essentially like a remake of the original game, but this was the last one released. I believe this was released in 2020, made by Spike Chunsoft. So yes, 2020, made by Spike Chunsoft. So it's been 5 years since the last Mystery Dungeon game. And Spike Chunsoft has a lot of great games with Nintendo. They do a lot of smaller things, and I could totally see them when looking at the release schedule. I mean, 2025, they haven't really done too many things, so I could totally see them fit in a couple more titles for the rest of this year, especially when you compare to the past years. Like, they've been releasing a decent amount of games, but this year doesn't really seem like they have a big caliber game, so it could potentially be a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I know a lot of people want to see a Mystery Dungeon game. Personally, I would love to see one on Switch too. And I do wonder if whatever this new Pokemon game will be, will use the mouse controls, assuming this will be a Switch 2 only game. Now, the game I actually really want to see the most would be a Pokken 2. Now, Pokken is a Pokemon fighting game, similar to a Tekken type game, but it would go from 2D to 3D. And honestly, it was a really fun game, really cool. I would prefer it just staying either full 3D or full 2D, but you know, the whole gimmick was you would switch between the two different types of combat styles. But this game was really fun. It got re-released on the Switch. It was originally a Wii U game, also a game in arcades, made by Bandai Namco, who does Tekken. Also, this is the same team that did help with Smash Brothers as well. So we don't have a fighting game on the Switch 2, an exclusive fighting game. The only fighting game on the Switch 2 that really matters right now is Street Fighter 6. I don't think we're going to be getting a new Smash anytime soon, especially Smash Ultimate. I don't know how they're going to surpass that, and I think they're going to cook on that for a while. So I do see a place for Pokken Tournament 2 existing on the Switch 2 here. So we'll just have to wait and see if that comes true. And the last big one is Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger hasn't been released since, oh man, 2010, a 15-year dormant release here. All right, 15 years. Are we going to see a new Pokemon Ranger game? Now, I was already talking about the mouse controls, but you use the DS stylus in Pokemon Ranger to, like, you know, capture Pokemon. I can totally see a gimmick game where it uses the Switch 2 mouse controls to capture Pokemon with the cursor. And it actually might work pretty decently well, so that could be really cool. And I know people are waiting for the GameCube emulator to get updated on the Switch 2 to give us Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. They said they are going to be releasing, we just never got a release date for those. So there is a chance during Nintendo Direct that these could get a date as well, but I don't think these would count under a new Pokemon game being revealed for the Switch 2. But I just want to put out there that we are still waiting on these. Now, the worst case scenario is it's some new Pokemon mobile game. We would hate to see another Pokemon mobile game. I'm tired. I mean, at the last Pokemon event, they showed off that Pokemon puzzle game. It was like a Brain Age style game. I don't want mobile games, all right? I just want an actual console game. I'm not expecting a remake of anything either. I'm just, like I said, Pokemon spinoff. I would also take a new Pokemon Snap. I think that would be really cool as well. But just give me something new and meaty, and I would love to play it on the channel. Personally, Pokemon's what I want the most, but I do think Mystery Dungeon has the highest chance of happening. Now, moving on to the Malamar reveal. So we know there's a trailer tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to be in a live stream of the Malamar for Pokemon Legends ZA. So Malamar has essentially taken over everyone's social media account and has turned the Pokemon Times account. Everything is upside down, even their text, even their posts are being posted upside down. So it's pretty funny overall. I'm really loving all of this, you know, the connections here. They also put out like this crazy found footage trailer, and it seems like, did Malamar capture the player in this trailer? I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a gameplay trailer at first. It seems probably like some sort of found footage trailer, and then it's going to be like a gameplay trailer 15 minutes later. So we'll be live for that. That'll be really interesting to see. And yes, I mean, we're celebrating the top 5 greatest Pokemon evolutions, Pokemon video games. Our top choice might surprise you, and there's like, you know, involve, you know, get Malamar. You gotta put your DS upside down and get into a Malamar. So that's pretty funny. But now for the leaks. So you don't want to hear about the leaks, skip this next section of the video. But of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This is apparently what Mega Fraligator looks like with the actual colors. I don't know why this is big drama, but apparently in the leaker community, this is a big drama of like, how does Mega Fraligator actually look? And Ball Guy, who apparently knows exactly how it looks like, drew this from the back, from the top backside. And the color blue is the same exact blue as Fraligator. This, apparently the color of the red is going to be more like this brownish color. And there are like, and this whole thing is going to be like a bone structure that is going to be encasing the actual head of the Fraligator. And these are supposedly eyes right here. I don't know why this was a thing, but I felt like I would report on it. But this is some fan art of it from Icy Boy, who does really good work on Twitter. Definitely give him a follow. But yeah, this is essentially what Mega Fraligator is going to look like. It's going to be dragon and water type. Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to pick this as my starter, though. I might be leaning more towards the Mega Emboar, but we'll just have to wait and see. But there we have it, guys. That is all the news I have to share for you about Pokemon. I really do hope we get a Nintendo Direct this week with a brand new Pokemon game. And of course, if there's a new Nintendo Direct, I'll be live reacting to it. So definitely leave a like and subscribe for that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.